Hey, good day. Roger Martin here from Billings, Montana. MLM Legends, Richard Bliss, to one of the top earners. This is uh, Mark J. Januszewski on the right here, and he's interviewing Mark Bliss in Hawaii.
Can you talk about that a little bit? What happens? Because the way Dave and I look at it is the way that Dave and I teach, which is, I think we're just using different vocabulary to say the same thing, is that as long as you're attached to the past or the future, you can't be in the present, which is where the real future is invented. And I think that that statement really helps somebody.
You've got to work on the now, but people want fun. They want enjoyment. They want results. And so it's getting to the no's, the negative stuff, the problems of life, and keep persisting, but making it fun, making it profitable, and going on with that journey. And having the mindset and the vocabulary, the self uh, satisfaction of knowing that you're building not only yourself, but you're building others by what they say, what they do, how they interact with others. Remember, it's a relationship, it's love, it's positive, it's fun, and it's profitable. But you've got to work at it. It's not just going to fall into your lap.
Zero in on what they're doing at that particular moment, because that's where it happens. That's how we feel. How do you feel? Does that apply for you there? That the imagining of something negative or positive is vague when it's positive. How does that work for you?
I mean, that's an old quote. That's hundreds of years old, I think. But it speaks to the condition of our culture, where we empower each other just culturally to, okay, something bad happened.
I think we empower ourselves as well as other individuals. And a person that's ready is ready right now. They've got the mindset, they've got the words, they've got the desire, they're ready now. The challenge is you to just find them and connect with them and draw them to you by what you say and what you do and how the fun is. And they just want you to show them a simple way to make it fun and profitable.
To you, and then let's rehash it 1,000 times over the next 20 years. I mean, it becomes a bedtime.
Now he talks about Mary had a little lamb and the little lamb died. Now negative things that happen, are you going to repeat them over and over again, or are you going to stop and say, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to focus on something that's positive, powerful, and motivates and helps people move along.
Time story, and you have it memorized. It's like Mary had a little lamb, and they all died. It's just negative, and we're just in the habit culturally for really thousands of years of focusing on the negative things that happen in our lives and rehearsing them over and over and over again. Right. And as you know, thinking for Rich, the subconscious mind cannot tell the difference between a real experience and one vividly imagined. So, if your little lamb died when you were 7, but you keep thinking about it over and over again, it's like your little lamb died every 30 minutes for the next 20 years.
Right. The problem with rehearsing a story that way, as you're talking about, Dave likes to say, the problem with having a story is you have to live up to it. Right. And if you say it out loud, your subconscious mind has no defense against your voice, so it believes it.
Absolutely. And
so now Mark Janikowski is into the subconscious mind and speaking to it and manifesting stuff. And he believes the subconscious mind will bring things into your life and manifest things and attract things and build on things. But you've got to learn to control that subconscious mind and that self-talk to bring those good things to pass. And I think there's a lot of truth to that. I don't think it's the whole truth, but I think there's a good part of the truth in that. So we do need to learn how to control what we say to ourselves, what we say to others, and what we say to our subconscious self as we speak to ourselves. We have to actually practice that and manifest that on a daily basis. So, what is the most powerful thing that you could say to someone? And if you're in a relationship, it's I love you. And not only I love you, but show me that you love me. Don't just say it. And here again we get into actions. You need to show that by what you feel and do and say to show that you love someone. And you can say it, but show them. And it's the same with building a business. You can say and talk about building your business, but show me how do you build that business? How do you work the relationships? How do you work the follow-up? How do you find leads? How do you build on those leads? How do you build that relationship? How do you build that business? Show me. Show me. And make it simple, make it fun, and make it doable.
So I know the work that you're doing by creating a university of people that are learning the answer to the secret. We were talking over lunch. The secret. What a beautiful film for an hour about. Hey, there's a secret, and well, what's the answer? What is the secret? You guys are teaching that in the university, and it's as simple as teaching people to master how to think in such a way so that.
And thinking's not enough. Let's be serious about this. Let's make it fun, but let's make it real. I love realness. It's one thing to say something, but it's a whole other thing to actually do something and bring about results. You can say things 1,000 times. Let's say you're going to build a desk, but you need to have a blueprint or an idea on how to build that desk, and you actually need to have the tools, the skills, the woodwork skills, cut that, plan it out, put it together, and do it. You need to do it. It's not enough to think about it. It's not enough to see it in your mind. That helps. But say, okay, let's do it. The power is in doing. The power is in your thoughts, in planning something, and the power is actually in the doing of it, the doing of the thing.
Whatever it is we want that's a worthy ideal, we have the thought skills.
Now we do have the thought, and we do have the ability to do things. It's just simply doing it, learning the skills and doing it. And there's a lot of fun and reward and joy in doing the thing, bringing about something manifest. That's why cooking's so powerful. That's why making something so powerful. That's why doing something is so powerful.
It's a manifesting, which is both attracting and also acting. And so you're doing beautiful.
Now you could say all you want about attracting. Don't get me wrong, but people like being around helpful, doing positive people. Nothing drains you more than being around negative individuals that don't want to do anything. Go away. I don't need that. They're a dime a dozen. I need someone that's going to be positive and something that's going to do something, someone that's going to follow something, someone that's going to bring results. You can say manifest, but I'll just say do results. Do something.
Work there, but there's not very many people in the last couple hundred years in our world that have been doing that work. Most people have just been practicing how to worry.
Yeah, and I love that. Making overheads.
Well, no, you got to think about really what's going on here. Education teaches us how to work for someone else. It doesn't teach us how to work for ourselves. And beyond entrepreneur, this is why this entrepreneurial spirit and this entrepreneurial education is so important. So important.
This is the great thing about getting together with people like Richard, and do it whenever you can, folks. Because if I give Richard $10 and he gives me $10, nothing really changes. But just the sharing of ideas and some ideas that Kim had, this is Kimmy. Thank you. How did two guys end up with two beautiful we're network marketers.
That must have been this guy's wife that he just married. So relationships are so important, honesty is so important, but results are even more important and more wonderful. Nothing is more exciting than getting some actual results. So you help your people get results and keep them. Help them get results and keep them. It's that simple. It's Roger Martin from Billings, Montana. Let's do that. Let's make it fun. Let's do this. Let's make some money. Good day. Talk about lead. Talk about follow-up. talk about a system to do that and build money. We're going to ask for money to do it. We're going to build those leads, build those results, build those relationships, and build that income. That's what entrepreneurs do. It's Roger Mark from Billings, Montana.